This is stage one of the Rallye du Maroc. Now it's time to check out the action in the ultimate class.
Sensitivity to flashing lights, cover your eyes.
After yesterday's prologue, as is tradition, the top 10 drivers in the ultimate class got to choose their starting positions inside that top 10. Well, most of them wanted to be as far back as possible, but not the intrepid Guoyu Zhang, who opted to set off in first place.
He wants to be first on the race. So we have a brave vote coming in here.
First.
Yeah, somebody with some courage.
A two-time finisher in the top 15 at the Dakar, the man from China has ambitions of fighting with the best. We have a good car that should enable us to compete with the top drivers. We're here to progress, to learn and to gain experience, and I'm confident that one day we'll be able to beat the big boys. A baptism of fire then for Zhang, or perhaps a baptism of rocks in this tough early part of the special. He was soon caught and passed by Seth Quintero and ultimately dropped half an hour, but as he says, this is all part of the learning curve. Keep an eye out for him at the Dakar. Setting off over 2.5 hours after Zhang was Sebastian Loeb after his issues on the prologue.
We will have a lot of dust, a lot of slow cars in the front, so for sure we will have to overtake a lot. In the dust it's never easy. We will do our best and we'll see tonight.
Well, Loeb was the 120th FIA vehicle off the start line, and he did what he could to limit the damage because there was an awful lot of traffic in front of him. In the end, the Frenchman dropped almost 13 minutes. A broken steering arm didn't help, but he was still among the top 10 cars. In fifth place was Matthias Ekstrom, a last-minute entry for the Ford M Sport team. The Swede set off in 91st, and he overtook around 40 vehicles, losing just over 6 minutes. Ekstrom says he is loving being back in a V8 car and the sound of that engine. After winning yesterday's prologue, Gerlan Shishiri chose to set off 9th today. The Frenchman lost his GPS at kilometre 30, and that meant getting through the rest of the stage without a cap or a speed limit. Finishing 4th was a pretty solid effort. He's happy with the car, happy with the speed, and he's looking forward to pushing tomorrow. It was another good day for Carlos Sainz as he swept his way to 3rd. El Matador said it was tough, especially getting through the stones at the start. He also had issues with the air conditioning system in his Ford Raptor on a very hot day in Morocco, but despite a rather sweaty finish, he showed he's right up there. Yazeed Al Rajhi found it hard going early on with the dust and the stones, but he managed to avoid any punctures and praised the reliability of his Toyota. Once the stage opened up, they increased the tempo, but it wasn't maximum attack. 2nd place today for the Saudi. The stage win went to the World Championship leader, Nasser Al Attiyah. The Qatari was 28th off the start line and went storming through the field to win ahead of Al Rajhi and Sainz. The usual suspects very much up at the top of the leaderboard. Al Attiyah was also delighted to land a first triumph for his new team.
Yes, I am happy, for the team, because it's a first win, for Dacia Sandriders, and it's not easy, but it's a proper stage, I'm happy, to test my car, in this condition.
Sainz and Ekstrom don't appear in the official standings because they are in a separate experimental class, so Guillaume de Mervius and Mathieu Serradori join the others in the top 5. It's also 5 W2RC points for Nasser, whose early lead is 1 minute and 39 seconds.